I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. With that, let's get out to venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Standing by with the call, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Vikings, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25.
He's the same assertive leader in the huddle on each and every play.
I was just going to say.
That's where I go.
2nd and 11. And this one complete to Smith. He won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And that one covered beautifully. On 2nd down, it's Harris.
But hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself your you give yourself your.
And that's caught inside the 35.
I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early.
2nd and 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And stepping up, he's going to keep it. So he got free. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 17 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that...
They'll come out throwing here on first down. In
place, making sure no one's holding.
They'll look to throw. And that'll
by numbers in the NFL. Why? Patrick Peterson, one of the better corners in the league, locks up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. The one that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right?
Here's 2nd and 8. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day, baby.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. And Steelers, two teams, well, they don't like each other very much. That's well documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close. It's caught inside the 25. An excellent gain, 35 yards. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get... Back to throw here. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. From 10 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. But they're looking for him now.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They've got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. Now back to throw. And that will be incomplete. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is caught on the right sideline. 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get the special plays for one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now and then, first down now, but the clock continues to move. He gets it complete to Harris. Still fighting for more. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between
play. But if you're on offense, be aware, ball may come your way.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right? They'll look to throw. And quickly here, and that's complete. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll look to throw. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Bears have taken the lead.
Here, maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something.
Nowhere to it. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. 35-10 was the final. From there, we head out west to the Golden State. Check on the Rams at home in L.A. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. The Rams looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. A touchdown the difference, 21-14, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive here because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up? Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Danny Amendola, he's going to go. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play, a pick-6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this ride.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let him get settled back in.
They told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. At 40, the gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. They run the counter. Shaw, and give him 6 yards here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get a little. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And that's complete. It's Watson. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
It's football game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a lift now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is met in his. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shaw. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll get this one. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Got his magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. Nice stiff arm.
Underused, but still effective. Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunk. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They'll drop to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he can't hang on. That's... He'll drop to throw. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he gets hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll keep it on the ground. Shaw, and he is hurt.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Didn't matter, so they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short.
Difficult, but still not impossible if they go ahead and play this thing out. Now the defense...
They run again with Harris. Showed some. They'll set up a throw. It's brought in by Harris to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. This is caught inside the 15. That one goes for 30 yards.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth. Of offensive coordinators, you know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
Throwing.
Very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
Come. They'll try and run it up the middle. But he will not get in here. This one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
He's expecting an onside kick 80% of the time. The team of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number. Is
500, and I know early on, while they said they wanted to win every game, they thought they would be solid with a 3-1 start, and here they are.
Yeah, you break your schedule up almost into quarters. Every 4 games and assess 3-1. Any team would take that.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those